Hello and welcome to the match highlights. United welcome an unbeaten Everton to Old Trafford for a fixture that is never short on incident. Sir Alex Ferguson has a full-strength forward line to choose from, with Ruud van Nistelrooy being past fit after picking up a knee injury playing for Holland. United also welcome back David Beckham, Paul Scholes and Gary Neville after their recent victories with England over Albania and Germany. For Everton, the giant striker Duncan Ferguson is fit to play, as is Welsh international midfielder Mark Pembridge. Now it's over to the commentary team of Paddy Crerand and Steve Bauer.
Well, United go in search of their second consecutive home victory in the Premiership. The second match is against Everton. Dermot Gallagher is our official today. And for once, Everton find themselves above United in the Premiership table very early on, but they're very pleased with their start, 7 points from 9. But they'll not be pleased when they look at the history books and see they've only beaten Manchester United twice in 20 Premiership matches. It is the champions that get us underway in the sunshine. An immediate touch for Quinton Fortune on his first-team action of the season so far. Gary Neville, who thought he might have been rested today after those 2 England games, but he's always keen to play. That's a good ball to Yorke. Almost came to Cole. Philip Neville, who's starting for the second time this season, this time in a more orthodox fullback, having started against Fulham, of course, in the centre of midfield.
Just a little bit unlucky there, Andy. Half a chance, but didn't come off for him.
Into Yorke. Nice bit of skill by Yorke, almost came off for him, then Keane with a drive, hit the foot of Cole. That's a good challenge by Wes Brown on Duncan Ferguson. Now United might build from here. Fortune was trying to slide it through to Dwight Yorke. But again, as Paddy mentioned, the wide players redeeming themselves. Chadwick. Everton with every player by Duncan Ferguson behind the ball at the moment, just trying to stem the United pressure. Gary Neville to Keane. And the delivery again is a good one in towards Yorke. And he might be able to set up Fortune! Denied by the woodwork. Still not clear. Philip Neville, away by Gemill, and Veron! Oh, what a magnificent effort, denied by Gerrard. That would have been some goal.
Well, that's skill at its highest. Absolutely tremendous shot by Veron. Still under severe pressure, Everton have done well to keep the score to no score. Well, I think Veron took Roy Keane by surprise there with that little back header, but this is wonderful play again, and it all starts from Quinton Fortune, but this is a wonderful shot. On target, bending, great save by Gerrard. Wonderful skill that to hit a ball like that. Great strike. Very, very unfortunate for Quinton. It hits the post and comes out, and still under immense pressure, Everton. I think a little bit fortunate to be at no score.
Brown again in strongly. He has been earmarked by the manager to learn a lot in the next season from Laurent Blanc, and he will be very pleased with the start United have made, both defensively and offensively. Nice touch from Cole. Just couldn't get round Weir, but Weir was adjudged to have fouled Andew Cole by Dermot Gallagher.
Yes, it was a foul by Weir, but lovely play between Dwight Yorke and Andew Cole. Lovely little 1-2 here, and well, he just gets his foot round and brings him down.
Well,
no David Beckham, so Quinton Fortune, or is it Mr. Veron?
I think Saber Veron might just take this one. Although we've seen Fortune score a fantastic free kick in reserve team football already this season. It is to be Veron. Wasn't that far away.
Well, it had Paul Gerrard scrubbed. Well, I'm not sure, scratched his way across the goal. With a terrific bend on it. but unfortunately it goes by the post.
I think he was pretty glad to see it go past the post, and I don't think Veron's first goal for Manchester United, and he's able to take free kicks because David Beckham is only a substitute today. Again, the blue shirts scamper back to get behind the ball. Patience will be a key for United today. Bit of space now for Gary Neville. Veron wants to get involved all the time. Oh, that's lovely. And Veron finishes it off in magnificent style. We said his first goal for Manchester United wouldn't be too long in coming. And in truth, the inevitable has happened, and he is off the mark in a United shirt.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful play by Veron. That was absolutely a treat to watch. And Steve, if they put the replay of this on, which they're doing, I'd love to see them put it on a dozen times. Absolutely fantastic play. Look at the ball in from Veron, the ball back, excellent, and that's wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. I could sit and watch this all night. Fantastic. The ball in, and the little touch off from Roy Keane. That is fantastic, that. Well, you'll not see many better goals than that this season.
Well, superb play again from Wes Brown.
Well, it was superb play because Campbell was fouling him. I think the referee's given them the advantage, Wes.
He pinpointed Wes Brown, didn't he, the manager, by signing Blanc. And young players like Philip Neville can learn so much from them.
Yeah, but what a boost it is for Wes Brown himself to know the manager's shown the great faith in Wes Brown that he is.
Veron to Fortune, onside. Couldn't finish it off.
What a pass. What a pass, Steve. What a ball from Veron. Absolutely fantastic.
Paul Gascoigne there, not making the Everton bench, so his comeback still on hold, and plenty of food for thought for Walter Smith, Alex Ferguson's great friend over the years. Aimed towards Ferguson again, it was Blanc.
Well, that's the case I spoke about before the game, Steve. Laurent Blanc, he's a battler when the ball's in the air.
Andew Cole trying to take it over Weir. Pistone can't get there, the referee has already blown.
Let me tell you, Weir could get sent off for this. He was the last man. He's not going to get sent off, but he very easily could have. He was the last man and he deliberately fouled him. He should go for that, really.
Well, Dermot Gallagher.
Well, Roy Keane demonstrating, but he's the last man. Flicks over his head, deliberate foul. He's the last man. He should get sent off for that.
Was he definitely going to go on and score? That's the argument. It's an awkward one, that, but Weir gets the yellow card from Dermot Gallagher.
Well, Steve, he was the last man. Wrong decision, ref.
David Weir, the first booking of the day. Veron again. Oh, and he was trying to find Keane.
Roy holds his hands up, acknowledges the pass.
Watson, former Newcastle and Villa man, to Alexandersson. Brown, absolutely sensational defending again.
Tremendous stuff by Wes Brown. I think Alex Alexandersson thought he'd got past him.
Oh, Veron's ball again to Fortune. Yorke is pulling, Cole rather is pulling at the back post, and it was just a little bit too much.
Well, I think the swirling wind, Steve, I think the wind that's out there carried it away a little bit too much from Andy. He never got the header he wanted, but a great ball from Veron again. Are we going to stop saying that?
The Everton midfield do not know what's hit them. And here come United again. It's Luke Chadwick. Cole. Yorke is now up in support. Everton have huge numbers back. And in the end, Chadwick tried again to go alone, left-footed.
Didn't get enough strength behind it.
Scot Gemill. Former Forest player again. To Stubbs. Now Campbell, the captain. Well read by Brown. Veron says, I'll have that. And he finds Fortune, who, remember, was denied by the woodwork. To add to his 6 goals in his Manchester United career so far. Gary Neville. Yorke dropping deep. Everton just cannot get hold of the ball, and when they do, they can't hold possession, can they?
I think the movement from the 2 lads up front's excellent as well. Both Dwight Yorke and Andew Cole, the movement's causing problems all the time to Everton.
Comfortable for Stubbs, but again, Veron sees the opportunity to intercept. Oh, well. I think Everton got a little frustrated there because he really was taking the mickey.
Well, it was Pembridge there that pulled them down. Actually, young Gemill was wondering, was it me? It wasn't you. But it's Pembridge eventually gets his hands up and pulls them down.
Here is Fortune now, the 24-year-old. Good delivery. Unsworth had time, though, to bring it down. The relentless United pressure continues. Chadwick. And still Luke Chadwick. And Cole! 2-0. It had been coming. And Andew Cole makes a goal-scoring return to the starting lineup, provided by Chadwick. And I'd have to say, it's all United have deserved.
Well, it's the throw-in from It's the throw-in from the full-back that puts him in. And I'll tell you something, he's very unselfish here because he could have hit it himself. He decides to give it to Andew Cole. I mean, when you look at him when he comes in here, Steve, he can't hit it himself, but he elects to play it to Andew Cole, who is in a better position. And thank you very much, and Andy will be delighted. The great throw-in from Gary that started the move originally. I think how they don't realise how he can throw the ball a long way, Gary Neville. They fell for it, Everton, and it's cost them a goal, and I think it's cost them the match because I can't see them getting 2 goals here.
Blanc with a header. And it's been all about the champions in this first half. And Everton will just be praying to hear that whistle, I'm sure.
Well, I don't think we've seen the end of the goal scoring here today. They're playing too well, United.
So Veron and Cole both opening their accounts for the season. And this man, Veron, in his United career. Good Lord, there's a bad pass.
Can you believe that?
There's a fantastic challenge. Well, Dermot Gallagher has deemed it an unfair one on Duncan
Well,
Ferguson.
I think it's unfair. He could get booked for that. He's let him off with it. It is a challenge from the back, and it's a fair, hefty challenge as well. I mean, he clatters straight into the back of Duncan Ferguson. Maybe he's heard about Big Duncan, I don't know, but dear me, I felt that up here.
And again, Chadwick this time is the other wide man back helping out. Oh, well, Veron with one of his most cheeky contributions in the first half. And United are up and running again. Fortune. Now Yorke. Stubbs is being terrorised. Now Cole, and he was trying to return the favour for Chadwick. Still not clear though. The referee has blown for half-time. That man has simply been the star of the first 45 minutes in a magnificent Manchester United team performance. His first goal for the club, set up by Roy Keane, and then Luke Chadwick setting up Andew Cole for him to get off the mark as well for the season. It has been all United. It has been very impressive United, and at half-time at Old Trafford, they are in total control. They lead by 2-0. Well, no substitutions from either side at half-time, and Everton know, and probably knew before a ball was kicked this side of their task, but when Manchester United have scored first in a home game in the Premiership, they have never lost. Alex Ferguson just checking on the timing of things. Don't think, or he shouldn't have, too many problems on that score today.
I see Alex down there below as he's arguing with the third referee, or the second referee, or what is it, the fourth?
Fourth official.
And he's made the fourth official look at his watch.
Now then, real chance opening up for Quinton Fortune, and he takes it. Fortune, denied by the woodwork in the first half, scores United's third less than 30 seconds into the second half, his 7th career goal, and that is United home and dry.
Well, what a wonderful moment for Quinton. There was a lot of talk about him leaving, but great play and a great run by Quinton, and the ball just knocked on. I'm not sure if it was Andew Cole or Dwight Yorke that knocked it on. Andew Cole it was, and Quinton, I mean, kept his focused on exactly what he was going to do. He knew exactly what he was going to do before he's got the ball. Good touchdown. He's going to knock it over the goalkeeper's head. Great play by Quinton Fortune. I'll tell you something, we keep saying about Quinton, we think he's got great ability.
Well, Paul Gerrard has a long, hard stare. He will know that Everton had an absolute mountain to climb at 2-0. Well, they've got Everest now. Not beaten United home or away since the 1995 FA Cup final. And you have to go all the way back to 1992 for their last win here. And you obviously would put a lot of money on that still being the case after today. That's brilliant from Cole.
Well, he's getting in the act, Andew Cole, isn't he? Anything you can do, Veron, I can do. Great play by Andew Cole.
This really has been a fantastic exhibition of football, and Chadwick has played his part as well, and he's won a free kick.
He's been fouled all the way. He's been fouled all the way. There's nothing worse when you're the defender like Pistone is, and you get somebody like Luke Chadwick running straight at you. Problems for defenders, and he finishes up fouling Luke Chadwick.
Here is Pistone, who began his career as a junior with Inter Milan. Back to Unsworth. Now Campbell. 3 Everton players in the penalty area, which is where he's aiming for. One of them is Watson.
Well, he's took a bang, Watson, from Quinton Fortune, but good covering by Quinton Fortune as well, because it stops Watson from getting a free header. He's got a little bang in his head. Hopefully he'll be all right. Well, it's the cross in, and I think the one just takes this away again, but Quinton Fortune comes in. Well, you're not going to get a free header, Steve, and sticks his head in there, but I think he might have just hit Steve Watson on the side of the head.
And the ball breaks again for United, and here they come at pace. Veron for once is dispossessed. And it's Pembridge for Everton.
Well, I'm surely he must be feeling the strain a little bit as well, Veron, because he was in Brazil for the match on Thursday night, wasn't he?
He only returned on Friday morning. Never think so, though, would you?
Well, he's played well again, Wes Brown today. That was a great interception.
And they set up Yorke. And Dwight Yorke going through them all. Now Fortune. It's Yorke again. There's Fortune behind him. But just tried a little bit too much trickery ahead of Alan Stubbs.
Yeah, but he'll be pleased with his performance, Dwight. He's done very well today.
Pistone. Everton just, it would appear, want to keep hold of the ball and try and stem the United pressure, but it's very, very difficult for them. Blanc again in ahead of Ferguson. Flag has stayed down. Scot Gemill running from deep. Handball, no, the referee says, and he squares it to Campbell instead, and it's in. One of the most bizarre goals you'll witness in the season, but Everton have scored, and Kevin Campbell, the skipper, has got it, and Fabien Barthez cannot believe the handball and the offside weren't given, but it stands.
Well, it looked very much like a handball. He controlled, I think he got the shock of his life. Gemill to find he was through. He's controlled it with his arm. He's looked, I'm not going to shoot myself, I'm looking for some support from somebody. And Campbell, it takes a deflection and just squeezes over the line. He just wondered if that would give him a little bit of confidence, Everton, because they certainly haven't got it.
away again by Veron, but he got away with it, and Brown picks it up to Beckham. Van Nistelrooy is fresh and wants the delivery. Goes instead to Cole. Van Nistelrooy. Cole took it from Keane. It's all a bit desperate for Everton back there at the moment. Fortune trying to get the delivery. Great interchange again from Veron. And then he finds Beckham too. Great play. He was looking for Cole. Beckham and Van Nistelrooy! Very nearly another goal for him at Old Trafford. But he'll be very satisfied with the performance in all, I'm sure.
Very satisfied with the performance of the centre-half, Laurent Blanc, like all the United fans in this stadium will be. He's going to hit this, David.
Beckham. Oh, it's in! Off the post. And David Beckham has got United's fourth, his third of the season. And that really has sealed it now. And Paul Gerrard has had a day to forget.
Well, the minute he got it, David, you know he's going to hit it. He's got a little bit of room. He's about 20-odd yards out. You can't do that to David Beckham. I mean, he gets the ball, David. He's 20 yards out, not a lot of people around him, and I think, well, he's going to hit this, of course. I thought, well, he's unfortunate, he's hit the post and come out, but he's not unfortunate. Hits the post and goes in. Well done, David. And strangely enough, it was after Everton's best spell in the match for the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Veron. I'm sure every United fan in Old Trafford has got satisfaction from his performance. It is a 4-1 victory, and that man was the catalyst of a really good team performance today. Saber Veron with the first of the 4 goals, and his first in his United career, which really did cap a marvellous individual performance from him. Then the goals came added by Andew Cole, Quinton Fortune on his first start of the season, and David Beckham to round it off after Kevin Campbell had got one back for Everton. But United comfortable winners in the end. Fabien Barthez only with a few things to do as Campbell got it past him. But the United fans will go home very, very happy and very, very well entertained. Beckham with the 4th, United 4, Everton 1.